for this soap, this is something I've been wanting to do for quite a while, but this is going to be for Pride Month in June, and I'm going to be doing a beautiful rainbow soap, and the fragrance I'm going to be doing is Rainbow Sherbet, and that's kind of the design that I'm going for. Fingers crossed it'll turn out okay. So the fragrance that I'm using right now, I actually have a bar of it in my bathroom right now that I'm using for hand soap, and it smells so good. It's like the perfect summer treat. It's fruity and a little bit sweet and citrus. It smells absolutely amazing. So of course I'm going to do the rainbow colors, 6 of them, not the actual 7, because you know that whole indigo violet thing. So I'm jumping from the blue to the purple. So my plan is I don't want to have, I kind of went back and forth on the design ideas, but I don't want to have an issue where it gets too fluid and the colors get muddy. Fingers crossed. So when I tested this fragrance, I said it says that it's well behaved, but it seemed like it accelerated a little bit more on me, and I'm just not 100% sure how it's going to be in the batch. So that is what determined the design, but also I'm kind of going with the ice cream theme of the name, and I want to kind of have like a little bit like an ice cream drips in the soap with the colors kind of going into the next layer. So my plan is to start with the red and then of course go through the orange and yellow and green. But what I want to do is I'm going to mix each layer as I go. And so I'll mix the fragrance and the color with the red, and then I will kind of see how it behaves. And then I'm going to go ahead and mix up the orange and then the fragrance and pour that in. I have a pitcher that has a long skinny spout on it, so I'm going to go kind of at a little bit higher to kind of get some drop swirls in there, and so it kind of looks like those little drips of ice cream through the layers. That's my goal. That's what I'm hoping for, and hopefully I can gauge it to make sure that it isn't too fluid so that it kind of gets muddy. But the other side of things, if I stick with going through the colors, even if it does get a little bit muddy, it's not going to be as big of an issue as my original idea, where I was going to do like where I pour all the colors in the same pot and then pour it that way, and that would be mixing, you know, all the colors, and I could get some browns and some yucky colors in there. So hopefully this will keep things separate, but also depending on the fluidity, maybe those colors can go through several different layers. So we'll see what happens, and of course we won't know until we cut, because you know, that's the interesting thing about soap making is you have these ideas, and sometimes they work out and sometimes they don't, and it has taught me a lot of patience, but also patience in waiting to see what happens with the cut. So I'm really excited to see how that turns out, but I'm going to go ahead and get everything ready tonight. I've got a lot going on tomorrow, so I'm going to get everything prepared tonight and then warm up my oils tomorrow, and we'll come back and hopefully be nice and sunshiny, and we'll make the soap.